Hey everyone, this is Flawless Fatality again, doing an audio commentary for that girl's Limit Omaha high-low split. This is just inside the money. Actually, I believe they're on the bubble right now. And I'm going to let this video run through because I want to talk a little bit about the last hand that she played, but I want to show the entire video so that we can kind of get a feel for how her game was going right up until what I think was an impressive disaster and a questionable call on her part. Here we see she's got ace, deuce, 5, queen, 3 wheel cards, 2 spades. She loves to bet pot. One of Daniel Negreanu's big things about pot limit games is that you should never be betting pot pre-flop. I'm not a fan of that. I like to put people to the test. Pot limit. I think people play a lot looser in pot limit, just like they play loose in fixed limit. So I'm a fan of this play, and she takes it down. And on the very next hand, she picks up another ace deuce with a suited ace. Jack 10 doesn't hurt either, so she's going to raise it up again. Go folds, and the big blind's thinking about it. He shoves all in with 6, 6, 8, 5, a terrible Omaha 8 hand. Absolutely terrible. I don't know what he was thinking. That turns trip tens and ends up getting a full house anyway, so that was, I mean, I guess he was pot committed, but that was just a really, really bad Omaha 8 hand. You can't get worse than 6, 6, 8, 5. So that's up to about 42,000. She lost her connection there for a second. 3, 10, 5, jack suited. Excuse me. And king 7, jack queen. Another bad Omaha hand. In Omaha High, you want to see a lot of different hands take flop. You want to be loose, you want to be passive until you hit something, then you can kind of charge forward. In Omaha 8, however, you really want to play tight. You're really looking for wheel cards, suited aces, things like that. And what we're going to eventually get to in the next couple of minutes is playing high-only hands. There's a suited ace-deuce with an 8-9. Basically, you're only playing the suited ace-deuce, which she slammed pot without even thinking about it. Gets called by the big blind, all in or less from the cutoff. Nothing really helps her on the flop. Turn is equally unhelpful. Kescal makes a bet and she throws it away. Down to 119 players. And 10-4-9-9 is absolute trash. So one of the things about Omaha High-Low is that you're looking to nail the nut low, usually, and then kind of free fall into the high hand. So that's why you're kind of looking for like suited aces. And you also don't want to play just ace-deuce. At this point in the tournament, obviously that is incredibly aggressive. There's no reason that she should be waiting for premium hands. I think it's fine that she's playing with just ace-deuce. This is a hand she's probably going to pop. I would just check this. I would hope she just checks this, but I'm pretty sure that she's going to try and keep everything consistent. She's been kind of the table captain, so she's probably, yeah. And she gets one call. And she is punishing the limpers, which is always good. Flops 2 pair, doesn't get her low draw. It's not going to deter her, though. Evidently, she's going to let this ride. And Gaskell goes all in. She instantly calls. And he's got a pair of jacks, and she just made a boat, so it doesn't really matter what he has. And she gets up to 72,000. Gaskell immediately moves all in for his last 3,000 plus. That's probably just a tilt. I would think she would call from the small blind here with ace 3-5. And there's one call all in. 2 calls. No, she actually threw it away. Interesting. So she throws that one, and she's down to about 72,000. She's sitting pretty decent right now. She loves her M zone, so I will give her M zone of 3 and 72 is what? 16? Alright, I'm sorry. How am I thinking? 24. Yeah, 24. Again, sometimes I can do math, sometimes I can't. It's just, it comes and goes. I don't really know why. Anyways, getting back to the game. We've got Michaela all in and Marion all in. And that proves to be a very interesting hand, as you'll see in a couple of minutes. Michaela was doubled up through Marianne. And this is the hand that I have the major issue with. Ace, ace, 10, 7. She raises pot. Michaela calls, so you gotta figure he has at least something. The flop comes down 5-8 of diamonds, so she has a 10 high flush and an ace 7 low. She did hesitate there, so I guess she was thinking about it. And Michaela min raises, and she instantly reshoves all in. And I just think that is one of the worst plays. She's drawing completely dead. Well, virtually dead, but and she just completely lost. She went from, what was that, 13th out of 99. Now she's got no choice. She's got to go all in with this. Down to 94. She went from 13 to 94 on a 10 high flush. I would be very interested to hear what she has to say about why she made that play. Omaha 8 is not my game, not my best game. She claims it's one of her top games, if not the top game. I don't see the logic in that play. And she goes out in 94th after being 13th 2 hands later, or 2 hands ago.